Thank y'all. We won. So I want to start with a bunch of thank yous. I want to thank the big guy, God. Trump comes later. Mr. President, you're not far behind God, but we're going to start with him. I want to thank my sister, Darlene, for always standing up for her older brother and all of my family, friends, and Mark and the campaign team. This is one of the best run campaigns in the history of the state of South Carolina. All of you should be proud. I certainly am. So what I'm most proud of is that South Carolina validated what I've been doing for our state, who I am and what I believe and what I stand for. But most importantly, South Carolina rejected garbage in the form of Mark Lynch. So what have we learned tonight? If you throw garbage at the people of South Carolina, they will kick you in the ass. So I have a lot to be grateful for. There may be a lot of self-made people in the world, but I am not one of them. I want to start with President Donald J. Trump. I just talked to him, so I know he's watching. Mr. President, when you endorsed me early on, it changed everything. You're the gold standard in the Republican world, the most consequential endorsement, I think, in the history of politics. And when you spoke, the people of South Carolina listened. And President Trump, I'm coming back to the Senate in 27. I'm going to win in November. And I'm going to help you change this world and change this country. So I just bought a new driver. Beware, I may get better. Governor McMaster, Tim Scott, they co-chaired my campaign. Thank you to all of them that helped me. Tim is a dear friend. Henry, thank you so much. Joe Wilson, the Energizer Bunny of politics. Congressman Timmons. Russell Fry down in Horry County. The one thing I can tell you about Lindsey Graham in Horry County, I like it. I live as far away from Horry County, which is Myrtle Beach for people who don't know what I'm talking about. And I just clean up down there, and I'm forever grateful. Pro-life groups, the National Right to Life, Tea Party Express. I got a lot of people to be grateful for, but there's a guy that I want to recognize, Brandon Guffey. Where's Brandon? So in case you're listening at home, Brandon's a State House representative up from Rock Hill, and his son committed suicide because he got hooked up to a very bad website on social media, and it drove that young man to take his life. Gavin, and I promise you, Brandon, that we're not going to give up until you and every other American that's been harmed by social media can sue them in court. We're going to open up the courthouse to victims of social media. That's the one thing I want to do when I go back. So again, I am grateful. This was a decisive win. It's the most challenged I've ever been in terms of money, the most challenged I've ever been in terms of the garbage thrown at me. And the reason I'm standing here tonight as a winner is because people around me made me a winner. And I'm here to tell you that I'm going to take the opportunity to represent this state in November. And we're not going to give this seat over to a Democrat. Annie Andrews, congratulations tonight. She's a physician in Charleston. She's the Democratic nominee. And enjoy tonight because it's going to go downhill for you after tonight. If you're running as Democrat, one, admit you're a Democrat. And I want you to explain to the people, the voters of South Carolina, why you're against the Save America Act. Why are you against voter ID? Why are you against only citizens being able to vote? Why do you oppose boys playing girls' sports? Why do you support the idea that a minor can transition their sex, changing the life forever? Why would you vote against Kavanaugh? Why did you vote for Biden? What the hell's going on with that? So we're going to have a spirited contest. It's going to be respectful, but I'm going to call you out for being the most liberal person ever nominated by the Democratic Party in the history of South Carolina to run for the United States Senate. And you're not going to get away with dodging questions. You're going to answer questions that are relevant to who we are as the people of South Carolina and matter to them when it comes time for their new senator to vote in 2027. So I have a lot to be thankful for. I have a lot to be grateful for. I have a lot of people who helped me get here tonight. And the only way I know to pay you back is to just keep doing what I've been doing. And what is that? Helping President Trump put as many conservative judges on the court as we can. I'll be chairman of the Judiciary Committee if I win and we hold the Senate. So I promise everybody in America that cares about conservative judges, Donald Trump and Lindsey Graham are going to deliver for you in 27 and 28 big time. I'm going to go back and I'm going to make sure the military has what they need to win the wars that we can't afford to lose. I'm going to have their back because they have our back. I'm going to try to find a way to keep taxes low, not high. And when it comes to President Trump, Mr. President, I'm going to be your strongest ally in the United States Senate. I'm going to be the Trump guy in the United States Senate helping the Trump agenda for your last 2 years. You're on course, my friend, to be one of the most consequential presidents in American history. And what did we prove tonight? That South Carolina is Trump country, not Massey country. We proved tonight that nobody gives a damn what Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks about who to vote for in South Carolina. What do we want in South Carolina? We want conservatism with a smile. We want people who can deliver, that can work across the aisle when it makes sense, but never lose sight of what politics is all about. It's about making people's lives better. It's about fighting when you have to fight, Kavanaugh. It's about finding common ground when you need to. It's about remembering what makes us a great country. Why is South Carolina the fastest growing state in the nation? I'm going to give you a hint. There's no better place to raise a family than South Carolina. Wokeness is not allowed here. This is a place of tradition and respect, tolerance, but not wokeness. This is a place you can start a business, and the people that work for you will work hard, and they expect and deserve a good day's pay for their hard work. This is a place where you can raise your family, start a business, and enjoy life. To those who've never been to South Carolina, you're welcome to come. God has blessed us with scenery and beauty unmatched anywhere in the world. I'm a proud Republican, but we're going to make sure that the God's blessing to South Carolina, that we protect our environment, that we're going to keep and be good stewards of God's creation in our state. So to the American people, my state, our state, has got a lot going for us. We're proud of who we are. We've had problems in the past, and we're striving to be better every day. My great friend, Tim Scott, comes from a lineage of slavery. And today, he's a United States Senator from the great state of South Carolina. I have never been more proud of my state than I am right now. I love this place called South Carolina. And I am going to pay you back in South Carolina, being the best I know Lindsey Graham can be for you. And to the American people, South Carolina is the fastest growing state for very good reasons. And when I go back to the Senate, we're going to keep it that way. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless the voters of South Carolina. I stand before you a very humble, grateful, soon-to-be fifth-term senator from the state of South Carolina. If I can tie a strum, I got 30 more years left. I don't see that happening, but I'm going to enjoy tonight as a gift from God and the people of South Carolina. I'm going to bed tonight the most grateful person on the planet. I have so much to be grateful for. I'm going to say a prayer before I go to bed tonight, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow determined to win this race. God bless you all.